Hi there, this is Penelope. This is a short video version of the course outline for those of you that prefer to listen rather than reading stuff. This just summarizes it. There is more information in the course outline, but this is just the summary. One of the things that is really odd about most of the diploma courses and the degree courses is that this requirement of a minimum of 40% in both aggregated coursework and the final exam. So what it means is that if you get 60 in your coursework and 40 in your exam, that gives you an average of 50 and you pass. Or you could get 40 in your coursework and 60% in your exam and you would pass. But suppose you got 65% in your exam and only 35% in your coursework, you wouldn't pass, even though you've got an average of 50. Similarly, if you had 65 in your coursework and only 35% in the exam, you also wouldn't pass, even though you've got an average of 50. Now, these are just the rules. They're not rules that I've made up. They're not even WellTech rules. They are just rules put down by the New Zealand Board of Engineering Degrees and Diplomas. So it's just, you need to know that now, that it's got to be minimum 60-40 or 40-60, giving you an average of 50, but it's got to be a minimum of 40 in each of them. The resources for the course, again, this is not my rule. You are only allowed a non-programmable calculator. The +1 or the +2, the 52, the FX82AU, the +2 is a really good one because it has a fraction button. It's the one that you can see there. But there may be a more modern equivalent, but it's got to be non-programmable. So that's not the white ones from school. You know, the fancy ones from school. No, not allowed to use those ones. There is a textbook for the course. There must be for a maths course. You need to practice, so there must be a textbook. But we save you money by getting you to buy an e-text, an electronic textbook. There is a copy of the textbook in the library, but an e-text is just so much cheaper. And in buying this gives you what we call mymathlab access as well. mymathlab is where you do routine nuts and bolts practice, and you can do as much practice as you like. So that's one side of it. And the other side of it is that there are assessment tests there as well. Now, some students say, oh, well, you know, the exam was a lot harder than mymathlab. mymathlab is the actual mathematical practice over and over and over of the mathematical techniques. The assignments, the videos, and what we do in class are the more applied aspects of the course. And if you practice the maths of it on mymathlab, that means that you can then do the applied questions, as I said, from the assignments, from class, from the video, because you've actually got the maths that underpins that. The timetable, I'm not sure of the final timetable when I'm making this. This is on the 20th, but if you go to welltech.ac.nz and click on timetable, it will give you the information. And you only need, if you're enrolled in DE4102, you don't need to do FS as well. All right, so it's just one maths paper you need to do, not two. The key dates, now you probably can't read them very well from this video, but you just need to find this sheet in the course outline. It gives you the dates of the assignments, the dates of the 2 one-hour tests. At this stage, the exam timetable is not set, but it will be mid to late November, possibly the third week of November. Now, these dates are given to you now at the beginning of the course. You need to know that if you don't apply for an extension before the due date, then we're not very happy about giving it to you. This is, again, not my rules. This is what the school says. So you need to ask beforehand for an extension, and then you must have done some of the work, not just, oh my goodness, I need an extension. Have you started? No. Well, those are the rules. The rules say you actually have to have started the assignment. The key staff, well, there's me, there's my phone number, and I'm in the engineering wing. I'm in the level 2 of C block, and at this stage I'm looking at being there for 2 days a week this trimester. Otherwise, it's email me, and there's my email address there. Okay, so that's just a quick overview of the course, and the more detailed one is on both Podia and Moodle. There's 2 versions of detailed day by day, what are we doing today? 2 versions, both of them are the same, but make sure you really know what you need to do on which day. Okay, bye for now.